What's up, guys? Today I'm going to share with you how I got this particular entry on Gbpusd. This is a very interesting trade that gave about 100 and almost 150. That's 144 currently. So before it retraced back to 120, so it was around 140, let's just say 140 pips of movement on Gbpusd. And how do we know that we are going to actually sell there? So today is going to be a very interesting video, and if you have not yet subscribed, make sure you subscribe. So let's get back to the video. So now whenever we want to sell, we need to look out for some rules and some institutional rules of trading. So these four. So I'll also go to some platform to share with you inside knowledge. Now we know that they use this particular liquidity here to engineer the sell. So after taking out this liquidity, now there's a lot of high volume sellers here before, and as you can see that the price actually retraced from here after taking out this particular two liquidities. After taking out this first liquidity and this second liquidity, which is called the paycheck. So after taking it out, so the price actually retraced. So there's still a lot of sellers here which they are not willing to give out their positions, so they are willing to actually sell more. All right, they are willing to actually sell more. So we knew that there are some sellers here, so we'll be looking at this particular point after this liquidity has been taken out. So this is not the only thing, this is just the technical part of it, and it can fail anytime because it's just the technical, and the technical is not enough. So you need other things. You need to know if they are sellers on these up candles, right? You need to know if they are sellers there or they are buyers there. So if they are buyers there, it will not make sense to be selling here. You understand? That means this is not, even if you call it an order block or whatever name you are giving it, is not going to actually make the price to actually change. You understand? So it's not going to, so you need to see if sellers have started coming on all this up move. If it is so, yes, it's going to assist the sellers that came here, and we are going to have two sellers, so one here and one here, and the price will actually sell. So when we have this in check, we are going to know that the price will actually sell. So I'll take you to some other platform in order for us to check all those things. All right, so this is Ninja Trader, and we are going to also be using this in order to analyze the market. So this is where the price actually retraced 1.3814. So the price actually retraced around 1.38145. So we can quickly go back to this to check it. So you can see 1.38145. Yeah. So let's go back to the Ninja Trader, and we're having the same high as 1.3815 or maybe 145, which is enough. There's going to be a spread difference. So right now, on all these up movements, so we can see that we have a whole lot of sellers here. So we have a lot of sellers here. We have a lot of sellers here. You can see all these candles here. Sellers are full there, so we call this sell imbalance. All right, so we have a whole lot of sellers, whole lot of sellers, whole lot of sellers. So this shows us that okay, there are a lot of aggressive sellers on these. All right, on these we have a lot of aggressive sellers, and once the price reach this high, I put my sell limit here. So the price actually reached my sell limit, and I also depend on this particular one here. And after taking my price, the price actually taking my sell order, the price actually sold. As you can see, it consolidates a little bit, and from there it sold down. So this is a very big sell. So you can also use some other tools like these So you can see all this up move here. We have a whole lot of sellers, no buyers here. So that's why I said that here we have some sellers here. All right, you remember this particular place that I said is the order block, right? Now we have some sellers here. Now we have another sellers here. That is two sellers. So let me put this. So since we have sellers here on all these moves, and we have sellers here on all these moves, that means we have two sellers. So this means that this order block will be respected, because what is an order block, right? We're having the sellers here, then the price comes down back there to mitigate that area. Then those people here are not willing to give out their position, so they are reselling that order. You understand? So that's basically, there are a lot of orders here, so that's why we call it an order block. So there's a lot of things that a lot of people call it. You might want to say, yeah, that is not how it is. Yes, that is your opinion. So but right now, as we can see here, we have a lot of aggressive sellers here. Now we also have another lot of aggressive sellers here, which shows us that this will actually sell 100%. It is going to sell. We've seen what is going on. So this is internal, this is market internal. So we know that this is actually going to sell, and we placed our order here, and the price took our order here. We have two orders, two lot size here, another two lot size here. Then the price took the order and sold to over 140 pips. So we'll also go to other platform to also check what is going on there. All right, guys, and also, if you look at this platform, you're going to notice that we have our value line here. So this one here is leading, is telling us the direction of GBPUSD. It's not lagging behind, and it's not a moving average, right? It's not a moving average. So it's telling us where the markets will go. All right. So and the price should follow it. That's the job of this. You understand? So from here we can see that they started making the market. This shows us the commercial sentiment. So they started making a lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs, while the price of GBP was still ranging and taking out liquidities, especially here. So you can see them dripping down more while the price was rising, was going up. So this shows us that they are just taking the stops in order for them to actually drop GBPUSD. All right. So this shows us the commercial sentiment that they are actually bearish. So it's giving us a very better price on GBPUSD, and that is the reason why I sold here, because I've seen the commercial sentiments to be bearish. They are selling it. All right, they are selling it. So if we can also check the market maker sentiment, we also have of that, but I'm not going to be using that today. I just want to show you all of those one for you to see. So right now, the reason why we have a whole lot of reasons why we took the short on GBPUSD, because we know for sure that GBPUSD is actually going to sell, when we put all these things together. So all these things, they are tools that the informed traders use. All right, so these are very, very professional tools, and make sure you like the video and subscribe, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.